Hello, everyone. This is Rain Shine Fine. I took a little bit longer because I had some things going on, but I was able to read another short little book. It's called Witchery by Juliet Diaz, Embrace the Witch Within. So this is what it looks like. Um, it's a cute little book. It's 200 pages, but mostly it's very tiny. If you can tell, it's about the size of my hand. So it's a tiny book, and it's not meant to be read in one sitting. But essentially, this book talks about the earth, and how plants and the celestial bodies and us as humans are all connected. And so she talks a little bit about her life and how she could sense things when she was younger, and she had basically abilities that she honed over time and was involved in witchcraft. Now, to be completely honest, a couple years ago, if you would have asked me to read this book, I would not have. I come from a family that's African, and my background has always been to question anybody who wants to entangle themselves in witchcraft. But after my spiritual awakening, I realized that witchcraft is not necessarily evil inherently. It depends on the user. Now, I'm not somebody who practices witchcraft, but I do speak affirmations, and I do believe in plant medicine and herbal teas, tinctures, and things like that. So in the book, she talks about the stigma that is being called a witch, and how basically you have to have a lot of integrity. You could be somebody who practices witchcraft and does spells for bad intentions, or you could be somebody that essentially takes care of the planet, is conscious, and uses spell work for protection and bringing in abundance into your life. So mostly the book is little chapters where she talks about different things. Bringing in fortune, bringing in love, bringing in protection, cleansing, how to use herbal medicine, not herbal medicine, but how to use plants, dried plant material, and other kinds of methods to bring in that energy, because energy is all around us and it's pervasive. We humans are made of energy. We're surrounded by energy. Light is energy. The planet is alive. If it weren't alive, then we wouldn't have trees, which would bear fruit, which provides humans with life. So we are all connected. The book was cute, and honestly, she talks about how being a witch is not just some little fun thing to do and just cast spells and like TV. It's essentially a craft that you have to train yourself in, and you have to believe in yourself and believe that you will manifest that which you seek. And so that involves essentially continuous practice and development. So if you're somebody who's interested in, casting spells, creating altars, who's interested in communing with ancestors and manifesting what you want, then you can get this little book. It's really not a hard read, and you can get through it in a day if you really want to. There's little tidbits in there. And one thing that I think I didn't highlight was just that if you're somebody who likes to wear crystals, like me, for protection against negative energy, you can easily cleanse using smoke, or you can just lay your crystals on the earth and let the earth cleanse and purify the stones. So With that being said, this is Juliet Diaz's book, Witchery, Embrace the Witch Within. Like I said, this is not a book that I would have previously picked up, but I've changed my perspective on energy, on the nature of reality, and I've met people who embrace taking charge of their life and doing it for their own good, not to harm others. And so I'm not judgmental of it. And with that, I will go ahead and wrap up yet another book review. Please have a great day and continue to subscribe or comment if you like.